Okay. And we're going for another deep zone run. Yeah, we're going up to F1. I thought we were supposed to get out of the junctions.
Did you remember to set it off, or
You have to set it off per junction.
maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how this strange newfangled technology works.
At least we don't have any quirks on the car still. Ooh, shaker. Hello. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. So how's your day been, Kayeth?
I've been doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm having fun messing around in Mombahi on the Maelstrom server right now.
Yeah, you've been enjoying messing with people with that, haven't you?
Oh, it's great.
The interesting thing is I'm slowly figuring it out a little bit more, given that I play all the NPCs for you. There's still parts that I guess at. Having trouble with a riddle, Rosa?
I'm having a laugh because I'm fairly sure I know what the riddle is. However, I have to go through Yig's perspective of it, which means everyone's getting huck tons of Mombahi in the meantime.
Is it another JC riddle?
Oh, it's a JC riddle, and it was prevented in Svenism. Which, to get back at him, I called him called Sven. What is it? Rangin Hetsto.
I have no idea what that means.
That's perfectly fine. Neither does he.
Mm. When you're so angry at somebody, you just call them random gibberish.
Oh, hard translated is the great shit of steel hiding. Steel hiding being the expletive in what you do when you stab somebody.
Mm. Another Anon shack that looks like it's been confiscated and reworked. Wow, this place is radioactive. And that was a trap. That's a scientist. That's a scientist factory. That. Where do you think you're going? Think you're getting away from me? The thing about JC riddles is sometimes they don't make sense, and they're not supposed to make sense.
Oh yeah, no. Which I'm playing a character who enjoys riddles for the sake of riddles, so he doesn't want to win the riddle. He's having more fun guessing because once you guess correctly, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't understand that this is a challenge.
The crude flashlight looks. The crude flashlight is pretty good.
It gives out about the same power as your headlights.
And first junction done. Moving on to the second. Now we get to the actual highway. Man, Lenny ran late tonight. It's 2 a.m.
I wonder if JC's in the chat. Probably not.
I mean, this run looks fairly simple. Just straight up, hit the gas station or the charge station, drive up. That's a lot of scientist stations, though. Nice meeting you as well, my friend. Feel free to stop in at any time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, workbench, toilet. Ooh, chest.
Hello there.
Greetings and salutations, motherfuckers.
Greetings
Hello,
and
Cryptic. How are you
salutations to you,
doing today?
Cryptic.
How y'all doing?
Doing alright. We got raided twice by 2 different people, so we're going a little bit later than normal.
Who? I'm guessing one of the Vades was the Busco.
No.
No?
No.
Who vaded you?
Lanny and John Markley.
Huh. I know I am familiar with the one, but not the other.
The other was a person playing Pacific Drive for the first time and decided to raid somebody also playing the game.
Oh, good. Good. Well, hopefully we have some new members of our streaming family from that.
Why are we talking in the German accent?
I do not know. I just know I like to. The station wagon from hell.
dang it, I took the wrong turn.
I told you should have taken a turn at Albuquerque.
Nobody ever leaves Albuquerque.
God. Now we have 2K24 Albuquerque.
Oh?
Because we have OG Albatross is back, no longer the Doctor of Albinomics.
Yes. El Albatros.
Albatros.
I find it interesting how everybody is moving away from their usernames and actually starting to give their characters names.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I was never my username.
Mm-hmm. Shame. Can you imagine how much different Grim would be if he wasn't called Grim? He was
Oh,
just...
yes, the Shadow Dancer.
Yeah.
Shadowdancerbob or Shadowdancer Grim.
That does not sound right at all, and that would absolutely kill his mystique.
Mm-hmm.
And in the wrestling game, you know, mystique is everything. Like, I have built up Grim's reputation for friggin' 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least you haven't big showed yourself.
Yeah.
Damn it, I actually have to open up the language PDF because I've forgotten the exact spelling of one of the word fragments.
And he's basically at this point between active and legend contract. Like, use them when you need them.
Mm-hmm. How if those ballers are calling you a bitch?
Oh, 100%. I'm ignoring them pointedly right now.
Hey, Bob, I would like to point out that you are in fact touching grass.
It's virtual grass, however.
Egg.
But JC's about to call me a bitch eventually.
You know, as much mileage as JC gets from Sven Delar, I'm still surprised that Sven is actually a Patreon in PC.
So are you saying that he took him for a Sven?
You could say that.
I love bad puns.
I don't.
Maybe I shall see you guys the next time I see those yous.
Very well. Until next time, my friend, I appreciate you stopping by. It is always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks, dude.
And it looks like we have a crawler. Nightcrawler and Minutemen. And we have an Anon house. Well, the thing is, Rosso, Sawyer is an interesting name. I'm gonna die.
Good night. Ah, you're fine.
I can't believe I actually made that out. I was certain I was dead. Like, real talk, Rosso, I love what you're doing with Sawyer right now. Dude, like, you are not messing around whenever it comes to your promos. And they are straight fire. Like, some of the graphics that you've been doing as of late are incredible.
Francis, I don't know if you're listening. A while ago, you asked me why I cared so much about the remnants. It's because I saw Alan the night of the accident, during the mass hallucination. Except, I'm not sure it was a hallucination. We had a tradition. When we were both working late, he'd swing by my lab for a coffee break at some ungodly hour. That night, he visited, we talked. The coffee burned my tongue, nothing out of the ordinary. Seconds later, the gamma ray surge swept through the facility and the roof caved in. I looked for him in the aftermath. I couldn't find him anywhere because he hadn't been in my lab. He was ground zero at the accident site, miles away in the deep zone. But I saw him, touched him, smelled his cologne. He was there, impossibly there, more than a hallucination.
You never reported that?
Admit to Arda that I communed with my husband's ghost. When they were already looking for ways to push me out, not a chance. I gave them my technology and my home, but I'd be goddamned before I let anything destroy my professional credibility.
And this remnant?
It's my last chance to know if what I saw was true. If it came from the well, or if it was all in my head. The things we spoke of. Things I couldn't have made up. Never mind. I know how it sounds.
Like you've seen a ghost.
The one with the humanoid figure, Rosso? If so, then yes. Like, real talk, dude? I got somebody that was, that's potentially looking for some folks to do a job.
Replicate Alan's suppression method. We'll stand some chance of halting the gas.
That item is one of the things that I wanted to show him as one of your graphical design abilities. I basically tossed him a bunch of stuff from M&W to see if he's interested in like working with anybody from M&W, trying to get y'all an extra paying job, because he will not hesitate to throw money at his artists. And I want to See if I can get y'all an extra couple bucks. Yeah. Dude, I'd love it if you could do that for me. Because I tried to download it and send it through Discord, but I don't have Nitro. Like right now, he's reviewing all the information that I sent. My dude, I sent him your work. I sent him Travis's work. I sent him Matrix's work. I sent him JC's work. Dude, I'm going to bat trying to get y'all some money, my man. Dude's talking about he wants he's a VTuber, and he wants to get a trailer of his character done as though in an intro skit for like Death Battle.
I just had 3 people go to me and go, "Fuck, what's the answer?" No, you're not getting it.
What, you got the answer?
Oh yeah, no, I got the answer on my 3rd guess because I just refined what I had.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's a derivative of a very specific thing I said.
I like what we're doing with Maelstrom so far.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Granted, I wish that I could be a little bit more active in it, but still. Like, I need to make a character just to be able to goof off and, like, and actually play.
Tell you what, next time I run a campaign, you can be a guest character. You don't have to play the whole thing, but you can just hang out in it.
I appreciate the offer. I was more referring to specific... What the fuck are you doing all the way out here? Huh. So one punch with that got me 17 thermosap crystals. I think the tier 2 weapons are pretty good.
Yeah. I might get some iced tea in a second.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I have, but I'm not using it for my iced tea currently, but I actually have a Mr. Coffee brand iced tea maker where you steep the hot tea directly into a bucket of ice with a little bit of sugar, and it makes it delicious. They
Dude,
also take so much work out of it.
54, 54 thermosap crystals from those 3.
Apparently, you missed one according to Gasha.
I did?
A little bit's on the floor.
Ah.
I mean, usually when you use a sucky-do, you miss 1 or 2 or something. Ah, there it is. There's the fish. Perfect.
I swear, Kavasha's got eagle eyes.
Oh, she does. So, I'm also currently not paying attention because I'm still spinning, making words in Mombahi because I'm coming out of the, ooh, I get to play word games mode.
Hmm?
Kivasha is also the crow, and she and I look for different things in a game. There are things I will notice that she doesn't, and there is stuff she doesn't that I will notice. She is great with shiny things.
And now I have to keep my eyes on a swivel looking for red glowy things.
We currently don't have the scanner on the jar. I don't think.
We don't.
Emperor. Click on one button. Let's minimize that, actually.
I'm geared up for radiation protection. Hello there, pneumatic tube. Fancy seeing you in my life. And we got
more sarcophagus.
more sarcophagus. Bless, Rosso. I will send it to my guy ASAP. This is zone 2. This is mid zone. So for this, we're looking for. Oh, it's just a straight. It's just a straight road. So we have to keep an eye out for the crystals, the trees, neon reefs, and eggs. The eggy cars. Like that over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, good haul. Yeah, dude, if I'm able to get y'all a paycheck, I'm gonna get y'all a paycheck. And here's the best part. He is, he's like hella social. So as soon as people see what work is done on his side, they're likely going to want some too. That is, if we're able to get this right. We are pumping out materials. It is a single thermosap crystal. I don't... Is that a tree over there? Fuck off. That's not a tree. Found the spike log.
Beautiful. We've scanned that. We can get the other thing now.
Do you remember what it was?
How long ago was that now?
It's a couple hours.
Sounds about right.
I feel that in my soul.
What did we need the spike log for?
Research?
We need it for research. It's just what we needed for the research for.
Mm-hmm.
All-terrain tires. There we go. I knew it was a car piece. I just couldn't remember which one it is because it was either the headlights, which didn't make sense, or the tires.
I mean, it makes sense for it to be tires.
Spike log. We already got it.
I tried to scan the one that's dripping goo, and I didn't get anything from it.
All right.
Fuck you, I got a limb shield.
Hey there, folks, it's Zap, and it's time for the next segment in Zap's Douglas for your knowledge facts. Today we're keeping it in the Cleveland family. We're going to be talking about the beautiful and proud Wetwood. Now, as many of my listeners know, these incredible trees are absolutely massive. What you may not know, however, is that in fact they are the largest tree in the world. Besides being big, they're also as old as the hills themselves. Some can live for thousands of years, and as a species, they date almost all the way back to the dinosaurs. Incredible. Now, their bark has a very low amount of resin when compared to other similar trees, which helps make it slightly fire resistant. Here in the zone, I certainly wouldn't mind that advantage for myself. And we don't have any here on the peninsula, but given how weird it can get out there, I wouldn't be surprised in the least if one shot out of the ground between my feet while I was out on my next hike. Anyway, that's all for today. As always, stay safe out there.
Thank you, come again. Plasma for batteries? No. Seems the car likes me.
Beautiful. God damn it.
Yoink.
Yoink. Would that happen to be a 20-foot anaconda?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, hello, storm that is on the way.
Ah, it's a fish.
Fish.
It's a fish.
Has the fishing bug infected JC?
Don't think so. He's currently having fun teasing people.
Mm. What, about fish?
I mean, maybe.
I'm not seeing any kind of mid level resources around here.
I mean, this is the highway section, which means there's just about fuck all here, isn't it?
I don't know. I've got a lot of thermosap crystals, but then again, I've spotted them. I was able to spot them from the highway.
Okay.
I bet if we had the resource radar, we'd be able to spot everything that's along these areas. Although, you don't exactly need a radar to spot something that's glowing bright red.
Fair.
But what if everything is also glowing bright red?
Fair. But then again, we're not on Hellmire. $20, $40, $60, $20, $40.
Funny enough, Hellmire is less hell. Now, anyway.
Bruh. 69. We pulled 69 thermal crystals from that.
Glorious.
Leak-resistant battery needed a spike login on them.
No, apparently the leak-resistant battery also needed a spike.
No, that was the one.
Spike logging online.
Ah.
Oh, that's the only one. Tires were the other spike button, which we already got. Oh, wow. Those are the off-road, puncture-proof ones.
You think we got enough thermosap crystals right now?
Never. You never have enough thermostat. Any good loop dog knows this.
The magnetic hammer was such a good upgrade.
Oh, yes.
We upgraded the impact hammer.
Lord.
tree candy.
How do you get to that? Advanced workbench, scan all training effects, unlock side rack. Oh, we need the limb chip for that. That's why we don't have the option to learn it.
We what do we need? What did we need to make the limb chip?
We needed 6 Olympian chip things.
That explains it.
There's this one.
Well, looks like messing around is over. It's time to get out of here.
I hate that.
Hmm?
Ticking tumbler, an explosive box found in the inner zone.
Beautiful.
Thanks, I hate it. There's also boom bugs. It's not moving very fast, is it?
No, it's not.
Makes me wonder if we just hang tight here and we wait a minute, if it'll drop any kind of like Olympic.
I mean, it might drop a couple of those thingalittles.
Nice better?
Which one was that? It's fucking gone is what it is.
So yeah, the shield like poops it.
Bitch? No, it is normal.
No. Goodbye.
Goodbye, fuck you, see ya.
Your passenger is in typed up here.
That's kind of the point. Rosso's promos are supposed to be unhinged. Because Rosso is going for that super creepy Wyatt family coming back vibe.
I don't think we've scanned Rose's School.
What didn't we scan?
Corrosive Squall, a storm that rains blobs of acid.
Oh, we can scan the storms while we're in them?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
apparently.
That'll be a thing we have to do.
I didn't know we could do that. Well, oh no.
I do enjoy how there's 4 people in the room that Yig managed to get into through sheer dumb luck, going, wait, you can understand the lizard?
Yeah, apparently you can scan on Squall.
It's a really slow-ass storm front.
Vix, understand is a strong word. Unless it's draconic, then yes.
Mm. I mean, what languages does Yig have? Hang on a second. Let's see. Common, Draconic, Druidic, Elvish, Mombahi, and Sylvan.
You're not moving me. I've got my limb shield on. I'm in the safe
I'm
zone.
sitting in this chair, and I ain't fucking moving.
This is my no-no zone. Do not touch my no-no zone.
Did you remember to turn off the car so you're not wasting gas here?
I'm making gas anyway.
Yeah, fair.
But yes, tonight was funny because JC tortured many people with a riddle.
I mean, I went through the 3 answers I had in order, and because one of them translates weird, that's the only reason why it took so long for the door to open for me, outside of the fact of I didn't want the prize. I am here for a consolation of my own amusement. Yes, I am in fact here for bullshit mostly.
Ah, hell, they updated Super Market symbol again.
Yeah?
There's now more customization.
Mhm. Tasty.
The problem is there's now a lot of different shelves and fridges to pick from, which is tempting me to start over again.
Can you get a steampunk one?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah, shame. Well, I'm still not buying it then.
You can get a mini fridge though.
Ooh, that's a hard maybe then. Yes.
You know, I think I could literally get out and walk to the other side and be there before the storm gets to me.
Oh, 100%. This is a stabilized area. Let's see. In the picnic basket, I have, what is this? I have sandwiches, I have tomato soup in a thermos, I have a large thermos of coffee, I have a thermos of tea, I have a couple of chocolate bars. I have those tiny little Thin Mints.
I'm getting out of here.
What the hell are we? Okay.
Remote area, low resources. There's a lot of apparently something that we can hammer and mine and stuff.
We have hit critical mass. Several people are now typing.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, you don't have to worry about it. It's just JC that has to worry about it. I think JC's gone to bed for the evening.
Hmm.
I mean, it's, what is that, 11 at night for him?
JC is a good boy. Oh, good.
I'm so tempted to send Rosso the PDF of Thieves' Camp. Because I have an actual book that lists out what things mean in Thieves' Camp. I think I've already sent it to you, Robot.
Yes.
Take 5 minutes, just string everything together, type it out, and have it sent easy. Because a lot of people don't realize Thieves' Cant isn't just a language to itself. It is saying one thing with a completely different meaning. Usually, still in English.
Man, I really don't like this area.
It's
There's something red and glowy over there, and I'm curious. Oh, wait. This is the deep zone. That's just a tour. Those are probably just tourist traps.
Alright.
It is a tourist trap.
Perfect. throw a flare at it, see what happens.
Oh, that's
Come on,
not.
let me lick you. That's new. What the fuck is that?
What?
Oh. It's just being a bitch and not letting you in it. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it exploded all right.
It's a minor exploding. What's a little bit of concussive damage?
Straw Hat, that is impressive that you can understand Albed. The only thing that I only know like one sentence of like Albed.
Albed is the Final Fantasy X one in it.
Yes.
I mean, if you gave me about 8 hours, well, not even, I can't say that because I made Mombahi in 2 hours. If you give me about 2 hours where I'm bored out of my skull and I need something to occupy my mind while I'm physically doing something, I could probably learn it. Also, Straw Hat, don't feel bad about understanding Mombahi. I'm the only person who understands it on the server fluently. And I say fluently loosely, because I will still occasionally mess up when I'm rereading over my old posts, and I have to go, wait, no, context. Mombahi for me was, bringing Yig in with Mombahi did 3 things for me. 1, it made sure nobody could metagame with Yig if Yig was speaking another language. 2, it allows me to exercise my ability with Mombahi. And 3, it gives a very nice RPG element for other players to interact with, but they need to have the patience for it. The fact that you were willing to try and interact with Mombahi at all means you're above and beyond about half the people I've interacted with.
Half the people will just straight up cast tongues or comprehend languages or what have you.
Oh yeah, no. Now, you've bypassed me twice with that, and it is no fun, but I understand why you do it.
It depends on the character who does it.
Oh yeah, no. It makes sense for Zator to do it. Makes sense for Rosso to do. Rosso. Makes sense for Zator to do it. Makes sense for Lionel to do it, and it makes sense for Alexander to do it.
Also, are those mannequins gonna move?
Yes. Don't worry, they only move when you're not looking at them, and they're not dangerous unless you try to smack one's ass. Which means if you're
SCP rules.
yes, if you're quick about it, you can steal their wallet. I've got about $40 that way.
And they are highly explosive.
Yes, their wallets are not, however.
Thank you. Apparently, it was completely useless bringing the ion shield.
Not enough radiation in this area?
I mean, there's plenty of radiation. It's not enough to super damage me, you know?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, the ion shield, as I said, if we plan on sitting in a storm, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
My phone never. It's dead now.
Like, a lot of the zone is like 2.5. Hard to cover up. Granted, that just means that I need to constantly be popping first aid kits. I've yet to see like any balloons or like explosive crates, but then again, I'm on the road, so I can't exactly see them unless they're specifically on the roads. Oh, there's so much coming up.
Beautiful. We found it in one of the shuttle drops.
Hey, Straw Hat, what do you think about this? It's called a tour bus. Is this another one for magnets? It is. What we got? I was hoping for a deco. Guess not. What? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Mm. Beautiful. Have you scanned the storm yet?
I got something, like I was inside the gas station, and then all of a sudden something just popped up that said meteorite squall.
Beautiful. That's one of the storms. Let's see. That's common druidic.
Good God. Just, that dipped the radiation up to like 10 points at that point. Okay, can I explode these?
Yes.
Kinda? Is that an unstable? In the deep zone?
Might be. Yeah, that's an unstable over there. Have you scanned each of these, by the way?
I think so.
Ah, it's a bitch.
Oh, it absolutely is a bitch.
You know what might be intelligent, Bob?
What's that?
Instead of me rapidly clicking between windows, I could just open up Discord on my tablet and have you playing full screen again.
There?
I haven't had enough tea today.
Oh! Alright, so now... in here? Same stuff. It's a lot of radiation back that way. Now I wonder how long we have until like a storm pops up.
That's the question, isn't it? We pulled all the stabilizers, so it should come a little bit faster than it otherwise would.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think it's like 5 minutes in a zone, and it'll start coming for you.
You know, I could go ahead and just trigger it.
Could. However, that gives us less time because everything collapses really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey. We're way too close to that.
So I have to drive far enough away to be able to open the gate while the storm is closing in.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just drop down and go south.
Could. You have enough room to do it. That is all dirt road, so it's easy to go off-road with it. That's no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is moving really fucking slow.
And we've got time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I kind of want to be in a centralized area so that when this happens, when it does happen, I can respond. I can flip the limb generator and try to get to where I need to go and get back in time. This one's been a surprisingly calm run. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 183. We definitely have enough for the upgrade now. Oh my god, this thing is so slow.
Hey, Bob, do you still have a drink?
Yes. I have a 2 liter of cream soda.
Beautiful. What brand of cream soda?
Food Line brand.
Oh, not bad.
El Generico.
Personal, I have to be biased when it comes to cream soda and say that nothing beats Tamagami cream soda.
Right.
Well, I grew up in the distribution range of the Tamagami production. So there was Tamagami Dry, which is the ginger ale, and there's Tamagami cream soda. Canada Dry may be called Canada Dry, but Tamagami Dry is the true Canadian ginger ale. I'm meant to tell you about my best friend. Welcome back, Rosa. We found the washroom in case you need it.
We're waiting for the storm.
Yeah. And in doing so, we're looting everything that isn't nailed down, and a few things that are.
Including the nailing machine.
Perfect. When Grizzly gets back, he's going to be pissed.
His fault for not nailing it down. Well, his
Sure.
fault for nailing it down and making things easier. It
We're
is.
even using.
We still have a ways to go.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see. How much did that give us for the, what was that, 31? That gave us 8 pieces for 31. Left us with 3. It's not bad.
So we got a Eat My Dust sticker, and we got the wire replacement.
Huh.
I'm a be angry if we're waiting all this time and no pod drops.
Oh, a pod should drop. It's just they drop after so much time of the storm being on screen. Well, pass the time by disrespecting his surroundings. Can you pick up all those ones that are right there on the ground? Ah, shit, there's a rogue one. He got loose. These fuckers need the lit flares. Oh, hey. Thermostat. Good news!
Good news, everyone! It still hasn't spawned!
I mean, it's only half closed now. Now would be the time when we start to see it, though.
Kayeth, I don't think we're gonna make it.
No,
Kayeth,
far too fucking far away.
we're not gonna make it. It's so far away. It's so far away, Kayeth.
Such a crawl.
Bob, it's way on the other side of the map. Bob. Jesus, fuck! Good things come to those who wait, question mark.
Off-road tire, steel door,
I mean, the
Putty.
off-road tires would be fine.
throttle shifter. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Green.
That's a very green pearl. Also, I apologize for being very loud there. Do we want to wait for a second one, or do you think we're good?
We might be able to wait for a second one, depending on where it goes.
Yeah. We don't have enough room for a second one, that's the only problem.
Fair.
Mystery Radio Productions presents. Good evening.
Nope, time to go.
Alright.
I'm K.A. Holmes. The robot killer. Fascination. Attraction. Most of stories about the women of the world. But no matter how often a woman will be taken to the light of possible changes of the environment. They're not limited, but they are wide enough and complexity to provide more variety than most of us could ever possibly imagine. We are about to begin. Hope brings a little different to you than many other stories of the world. You may come to each other and follow its world. Was written especially for you.
Hey, Vegeta.
That looks like something worth scannable. Okay, we scanned it. Time to go. Yeah, it's catching up fast.
Yeah, as long as the ion shield lasts, we should be fine, even in the red zone. Yeah, 100%. Oh, it's really draining the shield, though. Holy, not the shield, the battery.
So, what do you think we're gonna get from those pearls?
Supplies, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of those were pearls that, with modifiers I haven't seen before at that size.
Fresh new upgrade waiting for you, driver. Straight out of the oven.
Get the overcharger from Oppie's pneumatube. Hello?
Ooh. Remember to turn off lights before you get out.
What the hell got damaged?
Rear driver's door. And that's zone.
Yeah.
What do you think, Francis?
It could work.
It will work. We don't know anything about the well, but the driver doesn't have to go and complete
Sounds like a lot.
Octovi Smart's looking good. Now you can head out and overcharge it. We'll give you instructions when you're en route.
So let's go ahead and dump off all the tools first.
That's fair. I do enjoy that we have tools that will. One, two test. There we go. How many pearls did we get this run? 5 pearls. Good lord. Calm down, Bob.
No,
All right. Don't calm down then.
I refuse.
Maintain the middling state then. Is that just wet?
That's wet?
Yeah, it's just wet.
That is very green.
It is a very algae coated pearl.
So this one,
Do we want to do them all at once or one at a time?
that one's wet. That one is burned out. This one is wet.
That one's also good.
They're escaping.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
So we'll do the 2 wet ones first and see what shows up in wet pearls.
Wet pearl. Metal plates, circuitry. Lots of circuitry. Holy shit, that's a lot of circuitry. Some paint cans. More steel plates. A little bit of copper wire. And a circuit board. Wait, what is that top one in the middle?
That's a
Yeah.
circuit board.
That was right. Throw the lever.
Camo, green paint, not today, burnt orange. I got a decal called the Bear.
Guess what? Ooh, balloons. Beautiful.
Okay, now we can start collecting everything. Steel sheet, electronics, scrap metal, bulb, the castle, circuit board, electronics, copper wire, steel sheets, green paint, the bear, rally steering wheel, red balloons. The blimp.
The blimp?
The blimp.
Which blimp?
Not just which blimp, the blimp.
That was the blimp! Austria has get to the chopper. Germany has get to the blimp.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so first off, we have the castle, which is a hood ornament. The bear, which is a mirror. Blimp, which is a mirror. And rally steering wheel, which is a steering wheel. Alright, let's take a look. And let's blind ourselves.
Nice. Oh, look. We've been stealing from Grizzly so long, he's given us something to take with us.
As you look over the representation of the most handsome of beasts, you wonder if anywhere out there a bear might also be driving through the zone in a human-shaped air freshener. It's not impossible.
Bigfoot?
This one I actually like.
It's a rally steering wheel. It's one that I used to have in the Monte Carlo. Yeah, Bob got the crowbar. I do like the castle. I am an absolute history nerd.
That's a GLaDOS reference.
Yes. It's a GLaDOS and base science reference. Oh no, it's the rear driver panel. It's absolutely smart. Yeah, that's yellow for some reason, but the rear driver door is worn out, so it needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have another shifter? Huh. I think we decided we didn't like the Bigfoot.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great gag for the game, but it is also the most heavy-handed of the decal. Yeah, because the straight racing stripes and the no Sasquatch are both eh. I think you missed one, Bob. Oh no, that was a flare. Never mind. Throttle shifter. It'll go well with the rally wheel, I think.
Well, let's see what it looks like.
It looks like a throttle, but it's a shifter.
I thought I grabbed the green paint. I did not. What do you mean inventory full? My inventory is not full.
No, but that inventory's full.
Hmm.
We have 5 pots of crimson paint. Perfect for when LeJake shows up.
You know, I should really just go ahead and just get rid of a lot of this paint.
I mean, it has a dedicated shelf, however.
It does have a dedicated shelf. But I feel like I should get rid of anything that we have more than 2 of a color.
Fair. Yeah, that's about right. That way we also have more rooms for the specialty decals as they come in.
And we get more chemicals, which we need.
Yeah. Which it doesn't give a lot of chemicals unless it's an absolutely brand new paint, I've noticed, but it's worth it.
And we can get upgrades.
Yeah, I like upgrades. Upgrades are great.
So, part lockers, torches, bioflare gun, Olympian door, anti-corrosive. I feel like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point.
Pretty much. I mean, we can try for the all-terrain tires, but I'm pretty sure we need Olympium for them. Let's see. Well, that'll be the last parts locker. Liberator, Olympium torch. Yeah, might as well. Bio flare gun.
At this point, we're just finishing up the rest of our upgrades.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And just go through at some point in time and make the last one of everything.
Anti-corrosive bumper. Power grip tires. And that's everything that we can get there. And then check over here. Where are you wearing the balloon shirt? Can't do anything there. Radiation suit. We need more lead. Oh god, we're gonna have to actually start breaking down lead. I definitely don't want to have to start breaking down lead again. Although...
Hey.
Oh look, we have even more stuff!
I mean, we do use fabric for quite a few things.
You remember all that room that we cleaned out from the,
Yeah.
It's filled up
It's
again.
only half full. I mean, half of what we freed up.
That's Morse code.
It looks like it's the same Morse code from last time. I'm not translating it again, but sorry.
Eat my dust. Wire replacement. We can get the turbo light engine now, finally. 14 miles per gallon versus 18. It uses a... So it's worse on gas.
Yeah.
It has more health and a lot more horsepower, so it does go faster.
Yeah. 14 miles per gallon. What's the carbureted do?
Carbureted does 18 miles per gallon.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, but it ain't great.
Mm-hmm.
234 for that, and that's 44 miles per.
Mm-hmm.
What's the horsepower of the turbo light again?
Turbolight is 196 to
Yeah, that isn't a
234.
huge increase. Yeah, that isn't a huge increase over the carburetor.
128 to 196, so that's about 60 horsepower.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for getting us uphill, but the more I look at it, the more light looks like a trap.
Mm-hmm. But I imagine that it'll get us going compared to, so that we can start working towards the amp engine.
I mean, we can just straight up get the amp engine too, because it's just the swamp coral.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 4 zones we can do for swamp coral, because those are all the southwestern area.
Yeah. Then we'd have to focus entirely on battery.
Yeah. Which that's fairly easy to do because we're basically already doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That recharge the battery as well as backup batteries for the back seat and this side.
Then is there anything that we want to craft?
Probably should make more soup.
Make more what now?
Ceiling kits to put in the back of the car.
Fair.
We're gonna...
I mean, do you think I have enough, think I got enough stuff in here? My entire back seat is almost all, kits and stuff.
We need more shit. Hi.
Oh, and, speaking of, I need to... I played a door. Sled fuel tank armor insulated lead plated panel, armored door, insulated door, armored bumper, impulse. You make a lead plated door.
Yep. Let-
And red paint, sarcophagus. It has to match the rest of the car.
Did we ever fix our back door?
Did we ever fix the back door?
Yay, it's pretty good.
It feels weird having an excess of Healy Dew.
It's nice though.
Very nice. You know why we have an excess of Healy Dew, right? Because we have a blowtorch. And because we're not reliant on Healy Dew anymore, the game is just handing it to us hand over fist. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so let's take a look at...
Yeah, so C5, D2, D1 and the double question mark highway on the far end.
You're talking about the places that we need to hunt, right?
Yeah, those are the places for the coral. Yeah, the coral.
Okay, so that is perpetual stability.
Yeah, 'cause that's the last story beat.
Mm-hmm. That's Anchor Party. Exhausting explosions. Ooh, but that's a swift storm, but that is high. Barely plugged, dense acid. I'm gonna re-roll these. Okay, so we can go G1, C5,
Something here.
A2, and then up here. We'll still get what do you think? Should we take a mission or two and try to get the amp engine?
I'd say so, because that would also relieve us of one major resource that we need to contend with.
Mm-hmm.
Is those cattle from?
The marsh eggs are cattle prod heavy. So
Oh, C3 also has it. I thought it was only the ones to the west of C4.
C3. We could go C3D1.
We could. C3D1 one will open up 3 zones in deep sea. Only thing is we would have to make D1 our end point, I think. We would have to take the time to stabilize D1 well.
C5. Okay, so that opens up all the paths.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 3 scans, so we can reset 3 things. So reset E7, reset E4, and reset C5.
If we're going E6, C3, D1, just reset D1.
E6.
We can reset C4 and C7 if you want as well.
E6, C3. C3 is an anchor party.
Yeah. Which means that's a whole bunch of, yeah. The anchors are all close together and there's a chance of spawning more.
Mm-hmm.
And that can bring us right to D1, which is why I like unlocking the highways.
Mm-hmm. So we need to reset D1.
Yeah. Anything else you reset will stay reset for the next run, I think.
Gravity of the situation.
C3 is also a PO. Yes, correct, Willie. Do we want to do G7 so that we can just get all the outer ring zones unlocked as well?
D7?
G7. Because that heads across over to there so we can unlock that one. That one looks different than the other something's moving. That one might be Bigfoot.
Oh no, you want to go G8, G7, and then G6?
My thought is get them scanned to get rid of the storm over them,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the up to C3 across the D1 and into the deep zone to unlock these places. Because whatever you scan now should stay stable for next run.
You're talking about C3. Okay, so E6, C3?
E6, C3, D1, and then that you have highlighted up there, A7.
Uh-huh. Is there any others that I want to reset? Anchor. We have, for E6, we have Fog. C3,
Fog
we
is
have
fine.
Anchor Party.
That one's great. We want that.
D1, we have Gravity of the Situation.
Gravity of the situation is fine because that just means the car is a little bit lighter and we. What is it? The shakers and the
Airstrip.
airstrips.
We might want to redo A7 since it's barely plugged.
Yeah. Do that one.
Hammer and Anvil.
That's an anomaly we don't have yet. So you see how the third one down on the legend is a static one we don't have yet?
Uh-huh.
That'll be the one related to Hammer and Anvil.
Okay, so we want that one.
We want that one because that gives us a thing to scan. I have no idea what it is or what it is, but Yavasha is smiling from the other side of the room. She says it's called a blacksmith. So it's a static AOE like the Devil Grinder, but it's slightly more visually fancy apparently. Apparently we need to scan one for other parts of the car.
Fair. Okay, so we have the battery in the back seat. Actually,
I think we need a medic! Oh my god, he has depression! I know how to help! God damn it.
where is solar panel, limb pulse emitter, steel door, steel door? That's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for the radar module since we're going to be hunting. There we go. The resource radar is really good.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, and since we're bringing along the resource radar, we're going for swamp coral, and we're going for salamander eggs. Right? Yeah, we're going for swamp coral and salamander eggs. So both of those are sucky dudes.
Both of those are in that the two highway zones, or should be at least. We have so many thermostat pistols now. Holy shit! So we have 2 in our inventory already. I'd say
Yes, but we're going to be getting a lot of them.
oh no, that's why I'm sitting here thinking. Remove one of the mag hammer. Put that in storage for now. We have 2 full plasma cutters. We can probably get away with just one unless you want to harvest a bunch of cars while we're out.
You could probably get away with not having as many like food sources since we're going to be finding plenty on the road.
We usually do, but we also have 8 med kits on us, which a med kit does about 50% of our health.
Mm-hmm. 2 plasma chargers, battery kits.
Hey Bob, turn one of the plasma chargers sideways. We should be able to stick both of them in there. Yeah, there we go. So we have 20 flares. Only thing I can think of that we don't have is the crowbar as an access tool.
True, we need plenty of those.
Perfect. The game is terrible at organizing for us.
It is.
It does make me a little bit happy that there is no upgraded pry bar.
Yeah.
Slap that in underneath the gas can.
One hammer. One saw. One sucky do. One.
Damn it, Bob, you're in my mailbox again.
No.
That was a statement. That wasn't a get out. I was just, hey, you're here. I have milk and cookies over there if you want some.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Plasma charger, flashlight would be useful to keep on a person.
Yeah. We can put one of the mechanics kits, or we can do that, yeah. We can stick one of the sucky doos up underneath the cattle prod now just to save space. And we can put the 2 Healy doo goops up in the space where that sucky doo was. Perfect. Bob, how long has this instance of the stream been going?
9 hours.
That's a stream in total. Didn't we have a break early on? Oh no, that was right at the start.
Yep. I'm basically going to cut this into 2 episodes.
Fair enough. There we go. That's a nice, good chunk of room in it.
Mm-hmm. We have the fuel synthesizer. We have extra batteries. So we're going to be running out of fuel often, but we've got the fuel synthesizer to help counter that.
We also have a lot of battery sources for it,
Mm-hmm.
so that we don't need to worry about it. I see. We've got the improved fuel injector. I look away for half a second, I just hear... Shh.
Rosso triggering another one.
As he does.
Here you go, Rosso. Enjoy. There we go. Got all my tools. I still want to know. Like, I know that this is where I teleport in from all the time. But I still want to, like, find some kind of a use for this here other than teleporting in.
I mean, it's a universal node for a nope.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want anything. Have you ever seen the show Stargate?
Yes.
Think what happens when the Stargate activates.
Fair.
I will be right back. I'm going to get a cup of tea.
And I think this is about where we're going to save it. I'm going to find somebody for us to raid. Given this time of night, I have an idea of the only person likely that's still on at this time of night. Huh. Not online. Considering it's from the sea, I'll consider it something Zator got from the little expedition. Fair. Well then, friends. I want to thank y'all for coming in, hanging out, goofing off, enjoying yourselves. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm going to send you off to some Destiny. To somebody that I started watching at this time of night. Apparently they're a Bungie creator, so y'all have yourselves a good one, and I shall catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.